Hey everyone, it's November 27th, and I was guided to, or I was given permission to share with you an experience that I'm coming out of, but one that impacts all of humanity. So many of you may have felt like you went through a spiritual battle of some sort last night. I woke up in the early morning having vivid memories or maybe experiencing what was going on to some degree. But knowing that I was supported and surrounded by love and light the entire time. Yesterday, a decision was made by Adonai, by our one source creator, by our Lord God, to help us move this ascension process forward. And it came to light, because it always comes to light, that there were people that were connected, tethered to negative entities and guides, or who they considered to be guides, that were not of love and light, that were not aligned with their soul's purpose, their soul's chosen pathway. But yet they had accepted them as their guides, as their leaders, as their spiritual mentors. For some, they were tricked into believing that who they were communing with, who they were talking with, was God. Because that entity had a godlike persona, and honestly felt like he was God. Felt like because he was able to control and manipulate this person over time, that he considered this person, he considered himself, this negative entity considered himself, or these negative entities considered themselves gods in that respect. Adonai doesn't control and manipulate. Our one source creator never controls and manipulates. Our one source creator is a loving God. Our one source creator is a very patient God that never, ever does things against someone's free will choice. But the actions that created this relationship with these people was against someone's free will choice, was done with manipulation and control. But the relationship has so ingrained that a lot of people are now choosing to believe and not believe that that is their God and not our one source creator. Yesterday, Adonai gathered these people together and gave them, tried to plead with them to choose to see the truth. Well, a lot of humanity did recognize that and chose to disconnect themselves. Situations arose where reconnections were made, windows stayed open, more windows were created, and more connections were made against the free will choice of those people. Some of the people that chose to stay connected purposely invited help and allowed entities in. And there is a spiritual battle that ensued. The battle is now over. Love and light won. But unfortunately, there were many that still did not believe that they were being guided by teams that were not of love and light. They believed that the entities that they were communing with, the ones they were praying to, the ones that they were speaking with intuitively were of love and light. They thought that they didn't believe God. We will be moving forward with this ascension. But unfortunately, some of those that were, their soul's choice had been made to ascend with us, will not be ascending with us. Their own actions, their own choices have now changed the direction their soul is agreeing to take, or was agreeing to take. Their souls are now being honored in different ways than what was originally planned. So I sit here with a heavy heart for those that were tricked and could not disconnect themselves and trust that they were being guided by Adonai to disconnect themselves. But I also sit here in appreciation for the Love Light team, for God, and for those that fought for humanity to move forward in this ascension. And when I mean we fought, I mean we stood our ground and we rejected the manipulation and control that was being attempted upon us. We did not back down. We did not harm, but we stood in solidarity for love and light. I just want to pull a couple cards to see how we can move forward in this time, because ultimately there may be family members and friends that we desired to be with us moving forward that may not be with us moving forward. And so I'm trying to feel into, I'm trying to move through my own emotions. Okay, let's pull some tarot and see where we're at in this ascension process. Who are we calling in? Lord Metatron's here. Archangel Metatron's here. Archangel Raphael is here. We have a healing team. And Adonai. Adonai's here. Whew. Okay. It's a powerful reading. Okay. We teamed up. We teamed up, like I just said. And we are currently facing. We faced the mental experience, because the spiritual battle was really a psychic attack. It was a massive global initiative in a psychic attack. A psychic attack that impacted everyone. Man, woman, and child. this video, this card here shows that it's a significance of that experience. This video is that experience, that significance. It's me sharing why we went through what we went through. We are in, for some of you, this may feel like a tower moment, which is a potential shakeup to your life, to how you think your life has been going, to what you thought was going on last night. But we are entering into the great way of a spiritual transformation, meaning that from a global perspective as well. So I love that this is the World card. It's the ending of a spiritual journey, but also the beginning of another one, which is great. It's the ending time where we feel we've just gone through a spiritual transformation that feels freeing and abundant, and it gives us peace of mind as well as clarity and being able to share that with other people. What we're entering right now is the beginning of a new spiritual journey. It will soon be a beginning of a new spiritual journey, and it's flowing in very quickly. We are being asked to gather our resources. Celebrate our achievements, gather our resources, and pause and reflect before moving forward. If you feel disconnected in some way from who you thought you were communing with, that's probably a signal that who you were communing with, your soul knew wasn't aligned with love and light. And so this is your opportunity to redevelop a connection with a love and light mentor and guide. And what's most important is developing that relationship with your own soul, so that you know that who you're communing with in your prayers is truly those aligned with your soul's choice. Look at this. The red ray. The red ray is our root chakra. It is our safety, our security, our power. It is our grounding connection to Mother Earth. Ancestral roots. It is, no matter how you're feeling right now, it's going deep, deep within you and pulling up that red ray to help give you the strength to keep going. The strength to keep moving forward, and the strength to stay focused on your pathway, focused on the life that you want to create with your loved ones, with those around you. We need to trust. Let's focus on the positive. We need to trust that we're held. Trust that we are being helped by the love and light to move us forward in the best possible way. Release the blocks. Release the idea that release the fear. Release the blocks. What I'm feeling is people are worn out, they're tired, they're exhausted, they're battle tired. But they're battle tired mostly because they've been dragging these blocks along with them, trying to like pull themselves forward and move through this in ways that are not aligned with who they are. And it's obvious that because of this battle that we've just gone through, that some of those blocks, those connections, were created by entities that were not aligned with your soul's purpose. Allow yourself to release those blocks. Allow yourself to release anything that was created within you that was not aligned with how you were meant to live your life. And stay focused on where you want to go. How you want to live your life, Metatron saying not how you want to live your life, because how you want to live your life may look very differently in the future, but in a better way. It's more about the feeling that you have while you're living the life that you desire. So it is the feelings are important here. The feelings of safety and security and abundance and prosperity and freedom and love and light and joy and happiness. It's the fulfillment of stepping into your purpose. It's the fulfillment of living in that alignment with your soul's purpose. It's being in the flow. Soaring into joy. Being able to take action and not feel stuck anymore. But it's also stepping into stillness when we have been made busy, doing busy work that wasn't aligned with how we were meant to live our life. You know, I came across the reading that I did the other day, and it was oh my gosh, I posted it on my social media. I'm just going to pull it up because it was powerful. So there was two that I'm being shown to share with you. One says, if you are talking, you aren't listening to your soul. You know, there's many times that when we are in resistance, or when our brain is panicking, We talk, 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 talk. Even to the guides, even when we're praying, we're like talking and talking and talking. Or when we hear something, we're so busy trying to defend our stance that we aren't actually listening to the truth. We're not listening to what our soul wants to show us. We're too busy defending with the knowledge that was given to us by some other source, another source, another entity that's not aligned with God, another entity that, or a book that we've read that maybe not completely of love and light, but we think it is. If you are talking, you aren't listening to your soul. It's stepping into stillness. The other thing is people think that the knowledge needs to be given to us over many different experiences, and we need to suffer along the way and struggle. I was showing truth requires light to be seen and time to become wisdom. But God didn't say that time doesn't need to be like years or months away. The wisdom that can be given to you when truth is brought to light can come by simply creating the space in your schedule to sit in stillness and wait without any expectations as to what that knowledge is, what that wisdom is. My hope for you all is that you can find some help in this message in some way, and some encouragement in knowing that you aren't alone in this journey, that love and light did their best to honor everyone, and that we are on the pathway to more peace than we've ever had before. I love you all. Take care.